Okay, this is the hot seat match between Oklahoma player Jeff Melton versus Warren KIAMCO from Quezon City, Philippines. And there's a lag. It looks like it's going to go Warren's way. He will earn the break. It's a race to 7. Let's change the scoreboard. How about that? That's a start. And I want to thank you guys for watching and also for following the Junior Norris event this year. We hope you've enjoyed it. This is kind of a new venture, sort of adventure for for us, POV Pool. And I got to tell you, I've had a fun time here so far, and the matches just get better one after the other as we go throughout this event. So hopefully my audio is okay. We can get a check in the chat room, and we'll start this match. It will be Warren KIAMCO to break. Against longtime veteran player from Oklahoma, Jeff Melton. Enjoy this match. Race to 7, alternate break, and Kojak takes the subway. Scratcho. Want to thank our sponsors, the Lone Star Bar, Lone Star Tequila Bar and Dance Hall, first of all. And I don't know if you guys got a chance, but to see this, but Jeff Melton is a force to be reckoned with. He is, I firmly believe that Jeff has everything, all the tools in his bag to make this happen. So Warren will have his hands full here. He's a very confident player, and he's a fast-paced guy. I got the chance to speak with him early in this event, first day we were here, because I haven't met him before. He's old friends with Tang Ho. Do you guys remember Tang Ho? Said he's had more than a few good times with Tang Ho, playing pool, going to different events, and playing old school pool. So right now he's hooked on the 7 ball. We're in the hot seat match, sir, for the 10 ball.
Well, I'm back.
Yeah, we got action.
All right. Did Jeff break this one, or
Jeff did not break. Warren scratched on the break.
Oh.
And Jeff took ball in hand, but he's hooked now on the 7 ball, on the 6 ball.
Oh, I see.
Behind the 7.
Yep, I didn't see the 6 as I sit down here. So. We'll see. I hadn't really watched Jeff play. I mean, I've heard a lot of Jeff, and I knew he played in this tournament last year, and he played real well. But yeah, he's from Oklahoma, but I really haven't watched him play. I've got a lot of friends that know him well, and he made a heck of a kick at that ball. And, I know Jeff's one of my picks on this, but I hope Warren shoots good on the table. I just want a good match for it. And I kind of root for Jeff a little bit, in a sense that you know, we both from Oklahoma originally, and I'm kind of rooting for him because he's kind of my home state person, you know. Everybody understands that. But, you know, I hope Warren plays good. Hope it's a good match, which it's always a good match no matter what. But let's hope Warren gets out and plays good. And we need him to get the feel of this table real well and really understand all the rails, what they're doing, so he can just break and run on the 9-ball, you know. That's the main thing. We don't want him getting upset with the table because I think he's going to have a good hard match on this table here a little bit later on 9-ball.
Yeah, I agree with you.
So we want him to be real comfortable on this table.
But I was also saying that I was also mentioning that Jeff Melton has all the tools in his bag to make this happen. You know.
Oh yeah,
he probably only went for like $100 in the Calcutta.
It was either 100 or 150. I don't remember.
Yeah.
Because he got himself. I think he had himself at 50. No, he had himself for 25, and the auctioneer took 50, and then he went up from there on a few people. So, and I don't remember what he went for. It might have been 75 or 100, but I think it was a little more. But I was over here sitting, and really I was watching the Mark Dimick match when he was playing Justin last night, and I really didn't see what was going on.
Dry break.
Well,
at least it didn't scratch like Warren did.
Yeah. But it's basically handing it back to him. And we'll see what Warren does here. I mean, he can combo. He can actually carry him. But if you carry him, you take a chance of getting behind the 3. Man, this is hard to say. I bet he bank. It's hard to tell, but if that 1 will pass that 7, he's going to bank it this side. I don't know if he called anything or what, but he's playing it safe here. Yeah. And wow, that ball snuck by that 4-ball to get safe, because he was actually wanting to get behind that 2-ball. I mean, yeah, Jeff could still hit it, but he's upset because...
You think he can hit that 1?
Yeah, he can go 1 rail. He can get by that 3-ball and kick into the 1. He can't hit it head on. If he can get by that 4, but I think he's going to kick into it. Yeah, he's kicking for the bank. See, that's why Warren wanted to get right over behind that 2-ball. Yeah.
It's falling in the side pocket.
Yeah, he's looking at the kick. And Jeff, he's got that look in his eye like he's focusing. And he you know, yeah, he didn't make that ball, but that was one heck of an attempt to keep that cue ball to come back and still have shape on that 2-ball. That wasn't easy, because he had to shorten it up.
Amazing hit.
Yeah.
If you ask me.
Oh yeah, because he had to shorten that cue ball up off that rail. That's why he hit it so hard, so it'd shorten that cue ball up.
Yeah.
So once it hit the 1, it slowed down to get over on that rail. That was that was tough. I got my phone out to look for something, and I forgot what. So
it's okay.
That means I can watch the match more. I apologize. So. And Warren's not going to like this. He's not going to like that ball of cut in the corner. Because he can hit that. If not, he'll cross bank it. He can cross bank this and lay the cue ball out. He's got to hit it easy. Yeah, he's going to cut it, I think. He's looking real hard. Oh, he's cross banking it. I couldn't tell if he could get enough of it, but he's going to cross bank it, bring the cue out 2 rails and get the 2-ball in. And he just can't get. He's hitting the ball good and crisp, but he actually moved that 2-ball a little bit. It doesn't look like much, but looking at it real, he moved it up past the 3-ball a little more to where Walter's going to have to get straighter on it. And I'm talking like straighter, like the 1-ball to the 2-ball right now. And I'll just be quiet because I'm looking right down him and I don't want to bother him. That cue ball hopped. As it hit that one ball, the cue ball hopped. I was looking right. Yeah, he sees it too. But as it hit that one ball, the cue ball hopped. And I don't know why, because there's nothing on the table. He must have been putting something on that ball. He put some French on it over English, I promise you that. Because that cue ball popped as it hit the one ball. And he's disgusted. But he's already forgot about that, and now he's thinking, this is what I got to do. That's the professional in him. He's going 2 rails for this. Wow, he tried to make that. Oh, look at that. Now, that is such sportsman. Because that was so close, honestly. People could have disputed it, but this man is such sportsman to say, hey, that was a bad hit. He knew it was. I didn't. I ain't gonna lie to you. It looked so close to me, and it happened so fast. I mean, Jeff, what did it? I'm sure they're doing it like everything else, but you know, if you don't get a ref to watch it, and the shooter says, "Oh, it was good," and in most leagues, the tie goes to the shooter. So, but you know, man, kudos to Warren KIAMCO for that. That is great sportsmanship. And now back to the game here. I mean, I'm sorry, but I just like it when you see people that are just basically gentlemen and just would rather lose than
That's
cheat.
what the game should be about, sir.
Instead of lose, he'd rather lose than cheat. So, and not really cheat, but not take advantage of some situations of a little rule just because he knows he can. Oh man, that's okay. We're back watching Jeff, and I apologize, but watch here. Jeff he's just kind of picking these balls one at a time, picking them, and just putting them in the hole.
He should be okay.
Yeah, he should be.
Should be out. Statistically speaking, he should be out.
The 8 ball's on the rail, and you know how it is, 'cause it depends on if he can get on. If he gets on this end of the 8 for the 8 ball, he's going to be better off. If he gets on up towards the head side, as you say, cutting it past that side pocket.
Yeah.
You know, rolling it up that rail past the side, because Joey did that earlier, and he hit it firm, and he had one that fell and one that caught that titty.
Yeah.
And
it kind of went funny on him.
Yeah. And that's not the table. Going down these tables, all these tables that I played on, they're straight there. I bet he pops this back just past the side pocket, because that's the angle he got on. Yeah, he's hitting draw. He's going to pop it just past the side, but he's got to hit it just pocket speed to get straight, just like, he hit that like the champion he is. And now he's just going to roll up just past the second diamond, I think, so he can get a good angle on that ball. It's a little further than I think he wanted, but he should be okay. The 10's in the middle down here, so he can go either 2 rails and get on either side, and he's got the same shot. So depends on how he's comfortable at hitting. And he's just playing, I mean, to where he's safe with the cue ball and making balls. And that's Jeff. He pulled it out on his break.
Yep, that'll tie it up.
Yep, and now it's Warren's break. Didn't you say Warren had the first break? Jeff was thinking that it was his, but
Warren had the first break and scratched,
yeah.
Jeff had a dry break here, and it was a little bit of a safety battle. But.
Yeah, well, Jeff went up like he was wanting to break, but then he stopped and thought. So he's like, okay, yeah, because that game did take a little bit, and then he was focusing so hard, he forgets. I mean, so. It's not that he was doing it he was just doing it out of adrenaline.
Yes.
Because he just made a heck of an out right there. So, but here's Warren. He's putting them in the little mini triangle here, and he's gonna whack. Did he hit him hard? You know me, I like seeing how hard they hit the ball. So we'll see how he hits them. I'm just curious. Because earlier when he was playing Charlie, he wasn't. No, that was a 9-ball. He played Charlie. I apologize. I really hadn't watched him play 10-ball. So I'm curious how hard he hits him in 10-ball. I've seen him play 10-ball on other streams, but it was on big tables, like out at Hard Times and stuff. I don't know if it was Hard Times, but some of your California tournaments,
Sure.
I've seen him play 10-ball.
Yeah, Hard Times 10-ball events.
Okay.
So,
But I've never seen him play 10-ball on a bar box on his break. And the break to me is just so cool. Because
he's been winning bar box events. You know, that's one thing I wanted to ask him is what, you know, because I think he's one of the first Filipinos to really get into the bar table tournaments since 2007.
Yeah.
And you know, he has his reasons for doing it, but it's like, didn't you say that to me the other day? He's probably going to say easy money.
No, that was probably John Barton again.
Yeah, I think it was probably John Barton. Yeah.
Well, he breaks closer to the rail and off the rail, and he hits them good and hard, and he come up dry again. No, he made one. There's only nines down there. No, he come up dry.
Yes. Yeah, he came up dry.
And if Jeff can't see that 1-ball fully, he's going to try to cross bank it again. It depends on if it passes the 9, but I would almost say he may try to cross bank it because it's kind of a two-way if he does. Mm-hmm. Because the cue's going to be hit that inside English, and cue's going to be kind of trailing back up towards the 5, and the cue, and hopefully the 1-ball in his favor will go past the 9, to where if he does miss it, he could either get, you know, on up table or hit the 5 and hook him on the 9. You know, there's so many different scenarios that could happen, but I think that's kind of what he's debating, because it's none of it's easy. But we'll see what he does here. He's calling us safe, so he may be able to see enough of it to stick it after he hits it. Nope, he was just going for it, trying to hook him on the 5, and he did not get there. He kind of walked away saying, "Yeah, I hit it too hard." So, and that's the thing with Warren's reputation. These guys know he'll punish you if you do wrong, he will punish you. And that's the thing. I mean, even like these people, I watch him shoot this for a minute, but you know, people in their little local bars, whenever they're playing, you always got that guy that's like the local champion type thing. Mm-hmm. And people always say, well, he gets lucky and all this, and, you know, at times. But, you know, the better player produces considered luck or rolls. And it's not that they're doing it on purpose. It's just other people's, the nerves get to them when they're playing their little local person that's supposed to be the best, you know, or in their area, or is the best in their area. I noticed that, you know, in Amarillo, we've got a few guys that, you know, honestly, I'm not saying I'm anything great about myself, but when I play the better player, I play so much better because I really know I have to focus, and it helps me play, you know. But all right, back to Warren here. I'm sorry, I'll shut up for a second. And
it's inspiring. I get it. Yeah. You know, it makes a lot of sense.
Yeah. People probably get tired of me rambling like that, but that's what I do. I always have.
It's like when you play a champion, you don't know that's a champion you're playing.
Yeah.
You go in there a lot more like, hey, I'm going to beat this guy.
Yeah. And actually,
a lot more relaxed.
Actually, you know? For me, if I know they're a great player, I play better. I want to know how good they are from my personal.
Right.
I don't want to.
You don't want to know that.
I don't want to know. I don't want to think they're, you know, because there's so many pool players you see that they look like you and me, but they don't miss balls.
I did that with Dan Louie. I beat him in a match, Hill. I didn't know who he was, you know. And I was in Oregon when it happened.
Okay.
4 people come up to me, and go, he just beat. I'm like, no. They're like, that's Dan Louis. I'm like, no way.
Yeah. Yeah, notching my belt. Can he sign it? That's what I always say.
Oh, he was cool, man. He came up to me
and
he said, he said, you played good, man. You played good. But he sold out. He sold out on me.
Oh.
Anyway, back to this.
Yeah,
I'm sorry.
Warren ended up running out that one after he made a couple of them balls that become the road map or textbook or whatever you want to call it. And he just laid the cue ball where he needed to be and made it all easy. He didn't make any hard shots, and that's the thing. Especially in 10 ball. I mean, or any billiards game. The whole point is don't make them hard. And it's 2-1. So here's Jeff. He's waiting on old Sully over.
But I'm telling you that based on the skill level, the Jeff Melton.
Oh yeah.
I could see this match going nip and tuck.
Oh yeah. It could go. It'll go back and forth. It'll go back and forth.
This is what I really like about Warren KIAMCO, too. He still wins events.
Yep, he got the
but
one.
He earns every match he wins.
Oh yeah, yeah. I mean,
you don't come in here playing a bunch of ball bangers.
No, he hasn't had very many easy matches.
No, he hasn't.
I mean, even his early matches, some of them's been tough, and he's played some people my speed, and I don't think he nailed anybody. I think everybody he's played has won a game on him. And if I played him, I would say I beat a pro one game. That's that. And people laugh at times, but until you play them,
yeah.
Yeah. First big tournament I played in was at Tulsa Billiard Palace, the old original.
Okay.
It was a McDermott Pro Tour tournament, and the late Mike Betts.
Okay.
I played him first round, and it was a race to 9 on a big table, and he beat me 9-2, and I hooped and hollered, and I was
because you got 2 games.
And when I got done, he shook my hand. He says, "I have never beaten anybody 9-2, and they're happy." I said,
"Really?"
I said, "Mike," I said, "I just beat a pro 2 games." And he just looked at me and he shook my hand. He goes, "You are one of the best sportsmen.
You were one
I've
of the
ever
biggest
played."
loons I ever met.
He goes, but he's a real nice man. He was a real nice man, and pool cues. That dude made some beautiful pool cues.
Did he?
Yes.
Oh.
Yes. A lot of people may not know it, but John Gabriel.
Okay.
Is his son-in-law.
Uh-huh.
Yeah. John's married to the late Mike Betts'.
Oh, really?
Time, yeah. Because the cue he plays with, John Gabriel made with Mike Betts.
Okay.
I've seen him playing with it, and it's beautiful.
Isn't that great, all that history?
Mm-hmm. So.
Look at Jeff.
And Jeff's just getting out. He's running out.
And this was off of a good break.
Yes. He broke very well on this one. And he's just pocketing balls and not slowing down. Do you know if on this 10 ball, if the finals are tonight? I don't know. I haven't looked. Because I know our 9 ball finishes tonight.
I don't know.
I think tomorrow is the ladies. The
ladies final.
Yeah, and the 8 ball. And maybe this 10 ball. I'll get on my deal here and see.
Well, I will talk to. Okay, so they are. They're actually showing you the full schedule on the bracket.
Yeah. It'll say what.
Yeah, they are. The time and the table, right?
Yeah.
Sunday, 11:30 a.m.
So they're going to finish this up.
Will be the 3rd place match.
Okay.
And then tomorrow at 3:30 is the finals of the 10 ball. The women's 9 ball singles. Oh man, thank you. The women's 9 ball singles will be tomorrow at 3:30 on table 4.
All right.
Do I have one?
Yeah, for your POV.
For POV? No, I had stickers and they're all gone. I didn't have a lot, but I'll mail you some. Are you leaving?
No.
Okay, okay.
Do you have like a
He's talking to old Eric right here.
No, I don't. I have stickers.
Okay,
I have stickers.
Warren got this rack all racked up, and
let's talk later.
we're gonna watch him snap this thing because he's and I didn't know this till a few weeks ago. I was watching a tournament that Bo Running and them was doing, and
in Minnesota.
yes, well, I don't know. No, I don't know. It was one of the I forget what it was, but it was that bigger 8-ball.
The one recently?
Yes, well, Corey Deuel won it.
Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, that was in Minnesota.
Okay, I didn't know where it was at, but I watched it. I watched it day and night for a couple days. You know?
Okay.
But when they was breaking, and Bo is very, very smart. I mean,
I've played him many times. He actually gave me some lessons.
Okay, but he was saying on the stream, when you break off the rail, you break harder. You get more speed, and I never knew
You tend to break harder, or you should break
something
harder.
like that. I'm not for sure. I didn't catch it. You know me. I'm one of them that don't pay a whole bunch of. But you know, unless I'm there and I see it and I can really understand it. But yeah, it's something about you can hit harder or break harder if you're off the rail than if your hand's on the table or something. That's something one day.
Well, yeah,
I'd like
that's
to
why
ask
some
you.
people, when they're breaking in the middle, they bring their cue ball back to the 4-inch, so that they can bridge,
like Warren just did.
like Warren just did. Yeah.
And as far as I've seen, he's the only one, other than off the side rail, he's the only one breaking off the end rail.
Yeah.
With hand on the rail.
I have learned a break from watching Dennis play.
Oh, I could see.
And I like it. I'm happy with it.
Well, as long as you're comfortable with it, that's
and
the
I
main
put the
thing.
cue ball dead center of the table, dead center of the head string.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you leaving? Are you finished? Are you out? No tomorrow? Okay. Stay in touch, please. Do you have a card for me, or just contact me? Okay. Pistol Perez is taking the long way home? I don't know.
Well, she could have been happier.
Yes.
But
But she seems happy anyway.
oh, she's always. I seen her. I met her at State a couple years ago, and she probably doesn't remember me, but the guy I was running with at the time, he knew her real well. They was real good friends. He's a real good player, so you know. But she was real nice person.
And she supports pool too. She's she's a smart gal. She's got
She supports a lot of that down
tournaments
in
at
Houston.
Skinny Bob's.
Yeah,
and,
down in Houston and stuff. Yes.
You know,
I know her and James Jr. are real good friends.
James. Oh, I like James.
Oh,
very
yeah,
much.
great dude. So, well, we're going to watch Warren. I mean, we're kind of neglected, but
We're going. Yeah, sorry
he's been
about that,
shooting
guys.
perfect shape on this. I mean, every shot he's been cats on it. And he's going to go, right back over.
You know, I really enjoy his style of play because he tends to play such a good cue ball that he never has to play a hard shot.
No.
And he never overstrokes anything.
Oh, no.
You know,
no.
I mean, you actually don't
Look at
even
that.
think he has a stroke because
No.
you never have to see it.
And when you do, you're like on the wow moment because you're like, wow.
I rarely do. I rarely see his stroke.
Yeah. But he just and then when
Because he
he's
plays
walking
such good position.
and when he walks around
His
the table,
patterns.
it's like there he won. Most people are excited. He just come around the table like, you know, put the balls on the table, and he's walking over here. He's writing his score down, and he'll just go back over and sit down and watch.
the Filipinos are very well known for playing angle shots.
Oh, yeah.
And cut shots. Because they like to use 2 and 3 rail shape.
Oh, wow. Yeah.
You know, but always at great speed to get on the right side of the ball. And I don't know how they do it so well, so consistently.
Well,
You know, whereas, you know, Americans and Europeans, they might, you know, try to get the stop shot going. The stop shot.
and,
you know?
and that's look at Jeff just moved to the rail on the
he's
other side.
Well, he learns. He knows.
Oh yeah, he's not a dummy.
Yeah.
Oh, but he sunk her in the side.
But you know, changing the break requires.
And he made.
You know, you have to learn how to hit it when you're hitting it from a certain place.
Yeah, you got to know where your tip's touching the cue ball and how it's following through it. It's really not just how hard you hit it, or I mean, it's where the tip is touching the cue ball compared to where the cue ball's hitting the head ball. And I say head ball because in 8 ball, a lot of people play. It's not always the 1 ball, so I'm going to call it the head ball because 8 ball's the same way.
Yeah. That first top ball.
Yes. And look at see he makes the 1. He doesn't even look at the 2. He's looking at the 3. He's looking at where that cue ball's going. Watch, he'll shoot this one, and he's watching. Watch here. He's going to be looking where that cue ball's going for the 4 ball. And he looked at the 5 because the 4's in the middle of the table.
I think he's, I'm starting to see that he's dialed in now.
Oh yeah, he's on point right now.
On this table.
Yeah.
I mean, he played a good match against Charlie Bryant too, but he's dialed in right now.
Yeah. And I hate to say it, but he got lucky against Charlie.
He did. He had an opportunity he shouldn't have been given.
Yes. Yeah.
He played. I asked him about it. He told me the rail sprung on him. He couldn't play a good safety.
Yeah. But I mean, nothing against the man. But yeah, oh man, he just, as I say, and that's what, a lot of the people out here watching, and there's probably people out here watching that are great players also, but there's I'm hoping you got a lot of people watching that are my speed or something like that, and
to learn the game.
Yes. Yeah. And what they got to understand is it's not only making the balls. I'm going to say 80% of the people that play this game can make balls as well as anybody, but you can't make them if you don't get the cue ball in the right place.
Yes.
And that's what I like. I mean, I'm not worth a crud at it, but one pocket teaches you cue ball placement. It actually teaches you all the rounds of the game. It teaches you cue ball placement, bank shots, cut shots, and defensive shots. It's just an all-around teaching game. And if you can get very good at that, or average at it, you'll notice your rotation games and your 8 ball will be picking up.
Mm-hmm.
And a lot of people don't like it because they think it's hard. Well, it's hard because you haven't learned all those little things.
I say the same thing about 3-cushion billiards, which I play too.
Awesome.
I'm fortunate enough to have. I live about 10 minutes from the Elks Lodge.
Okay.
And there's a like he's the 8th in the country. He runs the Elks Lodge billiard room.
Oh, wow.
I play 3-cushion with him all the time. He's a great guy, Gilbert Naj. And by the way, if you're watching, Gilbert, I want to say hello to you.
Yes. And like an Amarillo.
But 3-cushion will really help you. That really helps your game.
I heard there was a 3-cushion table in Amarillo, but I've never seen it or never played on it. But let's watch Warren again. Let's see how his break goes. He actually moved the ball over a little bit to the left, and he's actually hitting the 1 ball on the other side, more on the head of it instead of on the left of it. And I promise you, here in a minute, he'll cut break that a little more like he has been. Because he did.
Look at everything. It went up table.
Yeah. See, and they really don't want that as much. They want them to kind of stop in the middle. They want them to hit the side rails and come out in the middle. Because this is bar box, so they don't want to try to just barely move the cue ball. I mean, you'd think they would, but as you said, his style is to move the cue ball a little more. So he doesn't want that little slide or push, or he wants it to where he can, because he wasn't planning on leaving Jeff safe. He was looking at running out. When he breaks him, he doesn't look at leaving nobody safe. So, yeah.
I tell you what, that's one guy I'd love to have a lesson from is Warren.
Oh, yeah. Oh, yeah.
I don't even know if he teaches, though.
I don't know.
I've never heard of him giving a clinic.
He called us safe, and I think Warren said okay. Yeah, well, he could not say it, but he just wanted to acknowledge that he heard him.
One's going in.
Well, no.
Where did he call it? Did he call it anywhere?
He might have called that ball he made. No, he's saying he didn't. Nope. One second here. think it's Warren's option, but you may get the
Well, no. If he called safe,
that he made a ball.
it doesn't matter. If he called safe and made a ball, it's not his option.
Yes, it is. Yes, it is.
Watch.
He called safe, and you can't make a ball. It's his option, see?
Oh, you're right. Okay.
Yes. They're playing kind of as we.
They're playing the international 10-ball rules, which have been adopted by the BCA, basically.
Okay, see,
there's a couple differences, but
I didn't know it was
like this 10 on the break doesn't
Sure.
count. That's not.
Well, see, I didn't know. I called. It's about like you see in some of the 8-ball tournaments. They call it modified BCA.
Yeah,
This is
yeah,
gonna be a
yeah.
Modified, I guess your international.
So anyway, I get confused with the
No, you-
10-ball
You
rules.
see so many different rules, and I can understand.
I play so many different games too. So
Well.
I mean, I'm one of like probably
Yeah. And Warren actually
3
gave it-
people around on the West Coast that still play straight pool.
And Warren gave that ball back to him, and he made it.
That's a
So,
beautiful shot.
Jeff is back on the 2-ball here.
I tell you what, I wouldn't have given him the option. That ball's too easy to make.
Yeah. And I think
I
Warren,
hope he didn't hear me say that, but
well, I think what Warren's deal was on that is he was kind of confused a little bit. You know what I mean? So.
the score.
So we did get the score updated there. We got to talking, and we apologize for not paying attention here, but the score is 4-2 Warren. And Warren, he can get the 3-ball here, but he's looking at the 7-8 down here, and the 6 is on the 9 or the 10-ball, and he's just really doesn't, because he calculates everything. I thought the way he's looking, the 6-ball is the ball. I know it's before the others. He's wanting to see if it clears the 10. He's going to draw it to the rail and back over across. No, well, he finessed that ball so pretty.
I know. I don't know how he's. I don't quite understand what his plan is, though.
Well, the 6 must pass the 10-ball because he's going to.
But the 8 covers the 7. I don't.
I think he's going to try to punch it and hit the 8-7 and leave the 6.
I don't think so.
Yeah. He's going to. You said he's got a stroke. He's going to use it. You watch. Oh wow.
No, I don't. I didn't think so.
Call me.
He's going to come from underneath. I hate having the template on the table when I'm shooting
honestly,
a ball. It just makes me so
I
nervous.
seen him earlier. It was a 9-ball the other day. He's playing and he just leaves it on there and shoots over it a lot. And
He didn't hit it enough.
no, but at least he hit it. You know.
Well,
what
at
I
least
mean?
he's got it. Yeah. I mean,
Because honestly, he could, if the rail treats him right, he could stick that cue ball on the 8-ball. And he's hitting inside English to stick it after he hits that 7-ball. Oh, he was following up.
look at this textbook move.
Excuse me, everybody. Yeah, see, I was thinking he was going to hit it a little harder and try to stick the cue ball, but he hit that like the champion.
Nice
he
shot,
is.
Warren.
Yes, it was. Wow.
He keeps it so simple, man.
Yeah,
I mean,
and he comes over and he just sits down. That's what I love about him. He just sits down like, da-da-da-da. You know, where everybody else is like, man, what's going on here? And Jeff made a heavy one. Wow.
hello.
Yeah. That was he came with it. That's the easiest way to put it. He came with that shot. He called it. Wow. He came with that. He's worried about He's not. I don't know if it right here on the cut. I don't think he's really worried about that first side pocket. I think he's more worried about the second side pocket. You know what I mean? Because he's going to have to go back and forth. I mean, not that the first side pocket's easy to miss, but he's got to cut it so thin that he won't get much glare off the cue ball. But he's worried about coming into that second side pocket because he's got to hit some power on it. And we'll see what he's doing.
He's gonna let Julie shoot.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, he doesn't want to hold him up. Sorry, I just remembered what I was going to do a while ago. Sorry, but
wasn't that like an hour ago?
Yeah, but I got one of my best friends back home, and he loves watching stream matches. And I just want to let him know we got this live here. In case he doesn't know what's going on. And he doesn't do Facebook and all that.
I'll type in the link if you want me to.
Okay, yeah, I just got to find his deal here. He was actually going to try to come to the tournament with me, and I think he had something come. He's actually, in Amarillo, he's actually a horse. He raises quarter horses.
Oh, yeah.
So he couldn't get out, but that was his plan this weekend. And a few people, if they kind of in Amarillo, they'll know who I'm talking about. Because he'd have been a player in this tournament.
Jeff just gave it back.
Oh, wow. Sorry, I wasn't watching, so trying to find my buddy's name.
No, it's okay. He just, failed his execution.
Yeah. Well, that's another thing. And I hate saying, what people are out there, they probably know all I'm saying, but, when you get somebody.
He played a difficult shot cutting down to the corner.
A lot of people, whenever they make that difficult shot, the next shot's always hard. And it's easy. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
Because you're already on that high. But he did have his time to take a break, take it easy for a minute. But he may have even lost a little focus on it. You know what I mean?
Well, this is the hot seat match, and so the loser does not get eliminated.
No.
The Warren is 2 games away from winning. And Jeff has some work cut out for him. So let's see what he does with the break this time, because he tried to emulate Warren's break.
Yes, and he scratched in the side.
See if he goes to one of maybe one of the breaks that are in his arsenal.
Yes.
See how he feels about it. Hope you guys are enjoying this. Hey, please subscribe to POV Pool on YouTube. And while you're at it, go ahead and subscribe to POV Pool on Facebook as well, so that you can stay in tune with our updates and events. We have a lot of events coming up. The West Coast Swing of Pool starting July 1st and 2nd, and there's going to be a lot of great matches. So, if you want to receive notifications of those matches as they happen live, you'll get them directly from me on POV Pool on Facebook. So join POV Pool on Facebook, please. Please do that now. All you people out there that can multitask. And don't forget to subscribe to us on YouTube. And well, if you like this video, if you like this event, please click on the like icon right down below the thumb. If you don't like it, click on the thumbs down. And that helps us too. It helps us to improve what we're doing. It gives us some feedback. Feedback's always important. Leave a comment. Score is 5-2.
Yep. Sorry, I was typing the text for my buddy, and I was. So Jeff, come up dry.
Don't. Oh, you're fired.
5. Warren's doing right here, you can see Gail, or that's Jeanette. What? That's Jeanette, yeah. And but she got to leave. I'll let you know. She missed the ball, but she did get a leave. She's playing Gail over there, so. But here's Warren. He's coming back up to set for a second. Give him a minute to kind of dissect this rack. And he's going to have to kick out of this one. I don't know if he's going to go 3 rails. Yeah, he's going 3 rails behind. Oh, he's playing a safe. Roll out is what I meant. Yeah, he's playing the rollout. What he's trying to do is just tie up that ball a little bit. That kind of makes it a little more difficult later on in the rack. We'll see what Jeff does here. If he gives it back or if he... Oh, what? I thought he was playing a rollout. I'm sorry. I did not realize he just gave him ball in hand. And,
oh, okay. Well, I was...
Jeff just called... I think... Nah, he called a shot. He may have called a safe, but I don't think... Yeah, he's shooting the ball. Nope. Just... And to let everybody know, there is a 3-foul rule in this tournament. If Jeff 3 fouls more...
Oh, you know, I had meant to ask you that. Did you know if there was a 3-foul rule? Okay.
And this will put Warren on 2. Jeff is trying to 3-foul Warren KIAMCO. That would be a notch in your belt, wouldn't it?
Say what?
If he 3 fouls... Oh, well,
yeah,
Warren hit it.
3 fouls Warren.
That would be a notch in a man's belt.
Oh, yeah.
But, yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
So, by the way, Joey Gray's playing Sam Manoli. Raced a 7-10 ball. And the score is 5-4 Sam Manoli. Joey Gray is behind by 1 game in a race to 7.
Wow.
Joey just broke, though, and he made a couple balls, actually, on that 10-ball break. And he's got a shot on the 1, so we'll keep you updated.
Well, Jeff, he played to do what he needed to do here. I mean, he left a shot, but now Warren has to deal with that 4-9 that he put there. So, yeah, the 2 balls open, 3 balls open, and I don't know. Most of the time they don't want to wait to get the break out. Oh, if he hits the 5 ball, he's not. Oh, he hit it on the pro side is what I've always called that. Because if you hit that on the other side, you're hooked the other direction. So, but most of the time, you know, a lot of people don't want to wait to get the break out, and he may not need to. The four he may have come close to lining it up down there. It's hard for us to tell because we're on the same end of the table you're looking at. So
yes.
If it
does make it a little difficult.
If he doesn't try to get it off the 3 ball, if he just kind of rolls up, that means it's pretty lined up. And he didn't even look at it, so I think it's pretty lined up. Because if not, he would have looked to see an angle he was going to hit and where the 9 ball would have went and all that. Yeah, he's got it. It's straight in, or it's wow. Excuse me, that choked me up. That was such a good shot. Because that 9 ball was not right in the pocket. He played that 9 ball full enough to spin that 3 ball. Wow. I always catch the rail afterwards and send the 3 ball 3 rails or something because I hit it so daggum hard, but that's all right. Here he is. He actually opened this table up quite a bit. 6 balls down here by the 10 ball. And now he's trying to look what he's going to do with it. And if being close to a ball like that makes it easier in the long run if he has to play a safe, if he doesn't quite get where he wants. But that's what he's looking at here, seeing it. He's trying to see. Nah, he doesn't.
The
like
6
going.
is right next to the 10,
Yeah,
ladies and
yeah.
gentlemen, if you can't tell what that ball is. And so
He's wanting to go 3 rails. I don't know if he's wanting to hit it or if it passes the 10, because he's going to go 3 rails with this cue ball.
around the 7-9.
Yeah, he just he's drawing.
He's
it,
drawing back
but he was looking
underneath the side pocket.
He's going to come underneath. Look at that, perfect. Oh, catch me out.
How do you do that?
That's called catch me out. I don't know how, but I call it catch me out. Because he hit that ball so good.
You know what? I think it was just straight draw too. I don't think there was much left English on or right English
that's
on the.
Like myself, I'd have thought I had to spin the pool out of it.
He just hit straight draw.
And he didn't hit it hard.
No, he didn't. That's what I'm saying.
Yeah.
So little stroke he uses.
You know, I've seen that right there when he hit that. The cue ball jumped a little bit when he hit it.
The 7?
No, when he hit
The 6, I mean?
When he hit one this direction a while ago, as he hit it, the cue ball jumped. Oh,
he's all right.
Yeah.
Well, I don't know.
Yeah, he'll punch it out. You watch
No.
it. Yeah, he will. Because he'll want it out a little bit just to get it off the rail so he can cue it. Not a whole bunch.
No, he might use inside follow and come around. Yep.
Oh, well.
That ball jumped a little when he.
Doesn't like it, but he'll deal with it. These tables are changing up for him. But
He can bank this.
yeah, he can bank it, and he's not scared to.
I like banking. Well, bank to the side is almost a certain scratch.
He's hitting. It looks like
Safety?
no. There ain't no safe on this table.
Wow. Did you hear him miscue?
I not saying he didn't, but it definitely wasn't what he was wanting. But that gives Jeff that lifeline. You know, we've seen so many of these this weekend where people needed 2 lifelines and they got it.
Yeah.
Like Warren playing Charlie, he needed it. The other night playing, when Charlie played Mark, he needed it. You know that. It's just amazing how the pressure has got to it. And I'm not saying it's all that, but that's what I think it is. And Jeff hit that like wonderful. And he's off the rail 1.5 inches, so he's fine. He can cue it, control the cue ball. And Warren just gets up like, well, let's play another one.
Yeah.
I love that. I love that. I mean, it's in his the back of his head, but he's already forgot that game.
Yeah, he has. He has.
Yeah. He's like, okay, it's time for another one. And he's just going to play the next one and go with it. It's crazy the way they do.
Well, he's a champion, you know. I mean,
he's
with 4 events, most of them of which he's already in the money on.
Oh yeah, and
he knows he's got enough to get to Shreveport, Louisiana.
Yeah. Is that where he's headed next?
Yeah, he's going to go there, and then he's going to come play the West Coast Swing.
Oh well, that's good. He got the 9 ball on the side.
9 ball goes in,
and that's a road map. He ain't got a ball tied up. Only ball on the rails is the 2, and he's going to take care of it next pretty simply. Yeah, he's pretty much a road map on that.
5-3, Warren.
Yeah, see, that's what made that so easy, because he did have just where he could just kind of hit it easy. And I see him kind of, yeah, he's going to do that. No, he's going to pop this one.
Doesn't really need to that much.
No, not a whole bunch. But, okay, yeah, he was going for the side, so he kind of drew it a little bit. That was understandable. And now he's just going to kind of lay it over off the rail a little bit, back out, because the 5 is right there. He doesn't want to get too much angle.
5 to the 6 is the key shot here, I think.
Yeah, but he'll leave it that, just like a while ago, he'll get it to where he can leave that angle, and I think he'll want to draw it back out to the middle of the table off the 5, you know.
The 6 is up there by the 10 ball.
Yeah.
And the 8 ball is over there by the 7 ball.
I forget where I seen it, but back in the day, you know, whenever I was reading all the books I read, you know, he there's five key positions on the table. One in the middle, one in the or two on in the, I guess, the quadrant of the.
I think this is a
half
Robert Byrne book.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
I don't remember. I've read a lot of books, but you know. Oh, he's okay. He with such cue ball control, he'll pop it out so he can just stop it off the 8 ball. Oh, he's going to go around it. He doesn't like it, but he's going to go. Well, he's going to go on the other side of it as we're looking. Yeah.
By the way, Chase Rudder defeated Jeff Sullivan. He's now playing Justin Espinoza right now. So
I don't know.
The winner of that match between Chase and Justin will play Justin Whitehead.
Okay.
And Justin Whitehead's been waiting for a while for that match to happen.
Do you know Joey Gray just won his last match?
I think they're on a break because the last. Oh well, no, maybe not, because it was 5-4 Joey. It was 5-4 Joey.
Well, there's a couple cues still out over there, and I don't know if that's the oncoming match. No, they're on break because there's cues on the table and cues on the side, so they're on break.
They're on a break, yeah.
And Warren just
took another one down. It's 6-3. Hello.
Yep. So that puts Warren on the hill.
Yeah, it does.
Yep. For the hot seat, Warren just got on the hill, but Jeff's breaking, and he's breaking good. Let's see what he does here. Let's see if he goes back to the center break, or if he's gonna stay off the rail like he has been here the last few. Yep, he's staying on the rail. And I really don't know if this is the way he's been breaking all day on that 10 ball or what, but he didn't make nothing. And I don't know if Warren can make the 1 ball. I mean, by cutting it in that corner that it's close to, or if he can just hit it. I don't know. If he can make it, he's going. Oh, he's calling the bank. He's calling the bank. Oh, it's going to be a wow shot to get by that 5 ball. He's not slowing down. Oh, wow shot. I told you a wow shot, and that's what I call a wow shot.
You like that, huh?
Well, he hit that bank so well. Just did not. I don't know. I don't know if he's cutting or banking. It's hard. If he does, oh yeah, that was a little easier than what it looked from here. So we'll see what he does here. He kind of wants to get out there, I think in between the 6-7 somewhere, because that's just kind of pretty easy. But I don't know if he's going to go 2 rails or if he's going to try to get it up back in between the 10-6, but I think he's going to go around. No, wow. Inside English to get there. Didn't quite get as far as he wants, but he'll figure it out. And I'm just going to sit here and try to learn something for a second on this shot. And he drew it. Oh, how he does this stuff, I don't know. Because he drew it past the 5, back over to get on the 5, and he got a little flat on it, but he's still got some angle to where he can either force it, but he's not been seeming like he's been, and he's going to go forward on it. Right now, he's been a little out of line about 3 shots in a row, but you watch here in the next ball. I think he'll get right on this 7 ball, and then it's a road map. Yeah, he's right on it. And it might have looked like he rolled further, but he needed that so he could get a little bit. He's not so far up the table to shoot that 8 ball because he's got to hit the next one. And this one, he's going to leave it a little longer. I think he may draw it back a little further. I mean, that's with the skill they've got, it's hard to say. But I don't know if he'll draw it too much. Yeah. And he left a good angle here to either, if he doesn't like it, he'll draw it back to the same, right there, right where he's fixing to put his hand. Or yeah, that's what he's going to do. He's going to draw. Oh, he forced it over to the other side. Just as I told you, when they do this crud, I don't know what's going on. So Warren just took down the hot seat match.
What a match. Quick.
Wow.
For Warren.
Good shooting though, Jeff.
Which is, for Jeff, he's still in it.
Yeah. Oh,
and
yeah.
that's,
Well, Jeff's guaranteed third.
Yeah.
Jeff's guaranteed third, and that's nothing. And not saying he ain't going to come back and double dip Warren
hey,
a little bit.
Let's go back now and let's take a look at Jeff Gray.